name is Nick Luti. I'm the current chair of Animation South Africa.
I'm Isabel Rourke. I'm strategist for Animation SA.
I'm Xolile Vundla. I head up the gaming unit, trying to see how Animation SA can diversify and incorporate more interactive media technologies in our offering.
We're a non-profit company representing the interests of animation and VFX professionals.
Animation SA was essentially mandated by the industry to create an enabling environment for the growth of animation in South Africa. It's a body that's been around for 17 years.
Different units include policy, which is my portfolio, SMME incubation, clusters, and skills development, which is Isabel's, markets and events, which is our export mission. We actually coordinate a number of export missions to key content markets abroad in order to increase market access for South African professionals. In addition to various programs running with the GIZ, we also run a program with the Gauteng Department of Economic Development.
I like to describe it as the advocacy organization and a support organization for animation in South Africa. They look out for the studios and for the individual artists.
Their function is creating an environment for us as studios to be able to operate so that we can actually grow the industry as a whole.
South Africa is still young and developing in terms of animation, but it's still ahead in what has been developed, and in part is because of organizations like Animation SA, because they make the effort to help you understand what's the copyright law and why you should be aware of it as a studio owner, as a creator in animation.
The ambition for us is to reduce the barrier to entry. So if we can provide the requisite legal paperwork for them to be better positioned to procure and to recruit, then it's going to be easier for them to get going on the business.
Sometimes it's very difficult to negotiate with government or with funders if you're an individual studio. It's unique that we have Animation SA. You are able to talk about the needs of the industry.
Some of the resources we're adding to the website include ways in which people can access MICT CETA funding. If you're looking for learnerships or internships, that's how you would source the funds.
They organize initiatives like this where there's funding for you to be able to have the interns that you need so that you can get your job done, but also so that students and new entrants can get the work experience that they need.
When COVID came along, that's where the opportunity and GIZ support played a strong role. The COVID relief was an important program. SMMEs didn't have work opportunities. That funding bridged the gap for them just to generate revenue or to unlock new opportunities with the workforce that they were provided with.
We are part of their COVID relief program, running an internship with some animators who've been with us for 6 months, and it's been a really good experience.
I heard about the COVID relief program through Animation SA. Immediately, I thought, oh, thank you. We really needed something beyond just interns. And when I saw that it was for juniors, that really helped a lot. One of the shows that came out of it is called Nitsibel.
Due to COVID-19, a number of our previous software clients scaled down on their operations. This obviously had a negative impact on my company's revenues and the lack of opportunities that were there, taking into consideration the lockdown environment. I was struggling with finding a way to bridge the gap.
Getting jobs was really, really hard. Like a lot of businesses were downscaling.
Animation SA assisted us in recruiting a number of animators that were trained in skills and obviously were placed in a number of projects that we worked with. They assisted with, I think, 6 months of funding in terms of salaries.
The COVID Relief Fund, just really helped to keep me afloat while I find my footing and my place within the company itself. I'd say it gave me the freedom to be creative.
Fund was from the GIZ. They gave us support in that regard. We were able to get work done, get more clientele, and grow the company.
In the first program, I was able to take in, I think, around 4 interns. With them, we were able to construct most of our assets, which helped us to go to the Cape Town International Film Festival and pitch our concept.
Instead of stressing about finances, my energy could be in other projects, trying to solicit business and promote the company.
The second tranche of interns that I got helped me to now to get funding. I'm able to sustain now some of the interns that I've had which I will carry going forward because of the kind of programs like the COVID relief program.
Our team had gotten smaller. I think at one time there were 10 of us, and then we shrunk down to 4. So this COVID-19 relief program has really helped us to get more people into the studio, and not only that, to increase our production.
We had 5 juniors, and out of those 5, definitely 4 of them we will continue working with.
I was very, very fortunate, like just to have this opportunity and exposure. I now have the confidence to go into a pitch myself and, sway everybody with my words.
You always underestimate the role that industry bodies play. The support was absolutely amazing.
Organizations like Animation SA, it's important. They're like part of the life force, I guess, of the industry.
Animation SA still needs more support so that it can become a fully fledged industry body. If we compare it to the music industry as an example, I mean, they've got multiple industry bodies playing different roles, from rights organizations to mechanical, etc.
When we see the value of what people can add to the GDP, to the growth of the continent, that's where the real value is.
We did calculate that for one production, we needed 30 animators. Imagine if we could have those funded, what we could do to the employment of young people in South Africa.
When you bring animation into a community and create these interventions, is you're bringing in creativity. And creativity is one of those critical skills of the future of work. And it inspires innovation, adaptability, problem solving, critical thinking, all of these critical skills of the future of work.
So anyone and everyone who's interested and available to volunteer their time or their attention, their skills, their abilities, whatever, we invite you into the fold. That's what it is. We just align on a shared purpose. And in terms of funding partners, fund the organizational support or various programs we have on offer. We'll pitch it to you. We'll come to you and we'll tell you what we're intending to do. And if that's aligned with your objectives, then we can help make it happen.